Hi everyone, my name is Waleed and I am a civil engineer. In today's video, I am going to show you how we can create a multi-panel drawing sheets because sometimes the drawings are quite large and we can't fit it on single sheet, single paper, and that way we need to divide it to different portions, one, two, three, or different sheets you want. For example, you can see I have a drawing here that is may fit into the portrait, but I am going to have A1 sheet, and I will try to separate separate A1 sheets to fit these drawings on. So let's start with creating our layout page for the A1 sheet. I'm just going to plus this one and then just right click. I'm page setup manager, modify it to, I'm going to say it is from the name, it should be DWG to the PDF, and from the paper space we are going for the A1 sheet landscape. So you can see every number has twice written here, for example A1, A1, A2, A2. So first one is the portrait and second one is the landscape. So I go for the second one, and these are the scale you if you want to change. And then I'm going for the AutoCAD.ctb. It means the drawing into the layout page will be the color drawings. If you want the black and white or grayscale, you can go for the grayscale monochrome, but this one works for me. So I will click OK and then close this one. I will just delete this one and I will rename it to so that I will know that what drawing we are working on. Now we have this sheet here. We need a viewport. To draw the viewport, go to the layout page and then the rectangle. I am just drawing a rectangle. I will leave some space on the left for the title block. So I think this will be best for me. And then I have this viewport here. You can see the drawing is automatically zoomed to extent. So double click to enter the viewport and you can see the scale is something 2.5 something. But we don't want 2.5. I want it something to 1 to 200 scale. It's a bit zoomed in. I can go for 1 to 250. Then I can see that it should fit on my two sheets because one portion will be like this and then second will be like something like this. So I think 1 to 250 works well for me for the A1 landscape. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just first of all you have to be inside your viewport. So double click and you will be working inside your viewport, and then from here I'm going to home and select the rectangle, and I'm just going to draw a rectangle something like this. I am just going to change the color to something I can see, maybe blue. Yeah, so this one is ready, and you can see into your model view we can have this one here. This rectangle will be in our A1 sheet. I am just going to quickly copy and paste this sheet. You right click and go to the copy, go on A1 landscape, create a copy. So now the copy is here, so I will just drag it to the extreme right and then just rename it to sheet 2 like 02, and this one we can name it 201. Now in the second you can see I have already the viewport, I have the page setup already prepared here. So I am just going to pan so that our scale doesn't change. I'm just going to pan so that our second portion will be like this, like this for the drawing. And again I am going to have going to double click and to be inside the viewport and then draw the rectangle, same on the 0, and then I will just draw it from the top to the bottom right. Going to change its color to cyan. Now I'm going to have to go into my model space. I have both these sheets layouts ready. For example, this will go into the one, this will go into the second. So I'm going to put a text. I'm going, first of all, I'm just going to switch off my layer, and then I'm going to have m text that can go here. You can name it like A101. I will just quickly copy this text and paste it here. Name it A202, and I will just going to create my two layers. So I will create a new layer, A1, like says sheet 1, and the second will be A1 sheet 2, and then I'm going to have this one should be turned on. This one is this, and A1 is the dark blue. This one, I will select this layer, and I will going to change this layer to the one we have created, so A101, and then this one will be A102. So this is sheet 2, this is sheet 1. I'm going to my viewport, and here I can see this viewport. I have this this is interfering our drawing. So what I can do is I can just double click into my viewport and then go to the layer properties, and I don't want A202 to be seen into this viewport. For that, you can go to the VP freeze. This means this will only freeze the layer into the viewport. So I will click freeze, and you can see I can't see any other border line inside this window. Similarly, I can go to the A1 landscape 02. I will double click to enter the viewport, and then I am going to do is free. This time I'm going to freeze A101. But you can see this text is still here, so I'm going to switch this one to A1 layer as well. So we can do it. So this text should be on the same layer the border is, and then this one should be on the same the border of A2 is. And now I'm going to change this one to black, both the colors to be like white here, and it should be dark into the, and then I'm going to just change it to by layer, also by layer. It should be also by layer, and then this should be also by layer. Now if we go here, you can see the viewport, and we have A1 sheet, and then here you can see the A2 sheet without any of the without any interference of any other lines that we don't want into our sheet. And then I want to have the key plan, so that once a viewer of the drawing is viewing the drawing, they can see what information on this sheet and what is on the other sheet. So in the title block, I usually create another viewport and named it as a key plan. So go to the layout and then draw a rectangle. So something like this. You can see this will show us all this information for this will show us the full key plan of the drawing. I'm just going to turn off the layers that I don't need. For example, this one, if I double click, yes, double click, and then I will just switch off some of the, for example, contours are taking a lot of things, survey points, heights, and then maybe survey points. Yeah, something like this. And then also similarly for this one as well, we can have our viewport and double click, just turn off the survey points, hides whatever things we don't want into these contours. Yeah, you can see now we have the sheet 1 and then sheet 2, sheet 1 with the one area, and then sheet 2 for the second area, and then we have in the key plan, for example, they can see for A1 for this area, and then the A2 is this one. So you can change the colors as well and change the styling for these ones. And in the second one, I'm also going to turn off the my image, and then we can see how it looks with the image as well. I just write, so it should be frozen. And similarly for this drawing, and frozen, and then we turn on. Now you can see that we have our first drawing ready for this portion, and then the second one is also ready. So this is how you can create different segments, different sheets, different drawings, and name it as you want. And also you can have your key plan here. You can also put m text so that they can understand what is this. This can be the key plan, and just move a little bit here. I'll just copy this one and paste it over here as well. So this way you can present your drawings better, and the rest of this area can be filled with your title block, whatever things you need. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and you have enjoyed this video. And if you have any other questions, you can just ask in the comments. I will be able to help you. I will going to reply to those comments. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.